This is One on One. Steve Adubato, more importantly, we are at the 2016 PGA Championship at beautiful Baltusrol Golf Club in Springfield, New Jersey. It is my honor to introduce one of the hottest pros on the PGA Tour. You like that?
I like that.
It's true. He's Morgan Hoffmann, PGA Tour Pro and the Health Ambassador for Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield New Jersey and RWJBarnabas Health. Jersey guy, right?
Correct. Yep. Wyckoff, New Jersey.
When did you get into golf?
Pretty young. In diapers, started off with a little, Fisher-Price set. And I started, first tournament was when I was 8 years old. So,
this term, ambassador, you're ambassador to RWJBarnabas Health and Horizon. We're actually in a very crowded, air-conditioned, I'll say that here in getting into August, late July in New Jersey. It is hot, but we're in the Horizon and RWJBarnabas booth here, if you will. Your connection to these organizations and in a program called Healthy Steps New Jersey.
Yeah, Healthy Steps New Jersey is really cool. I've been doing it for, 2.5 years now. We started at the Barclays a couple of years ago with a little pedometer, and we raised some money, and every step I took throughout the week. And through that, we kind of built a relationship and a nice partnership with Barnabas and Horizon Blue Cross Blue Shield, and it's really special to be a part of it because I'm so into health and fitness. My regimen with working out and eating is pretty strict, and they are very strict with their rules and regulations for teaching young kids how to become healthy.
Talk about the connection, Morgan, between golf and mental and physical health, because it is very clear.
It is, yeah. I mean, it's a long day out there. We play, on average, it's like 5-hour rounds on the PGA Tour, and now, especially in the summer, it's hot. But, there's more guys now that are younger. Every young guy is an athlete. It's not just golfers out there that are walking around or in golf carts. And, look at Rory McIlroy, his transformation from when he was younger, a little overweight, and now he's working out and hitting it further. And I think it's a good person to look after and learn from.
Well, let's talk about this, though. I was just telling you about our sons who are 12 and 13 as we do this program. Is it tough to get kids into golf? And if you do want to get them into golf because of the benefits, what are the best ways to do it? Because 18 holes can be tough. What are some of the best ways to get them into golf?
I think the best way is to treat them like a kid. Anything that is fun for a kid that will attract them. So keep it short and simple. If they love the game, then let them do it. If they don't, let them, go play baseball or do whatever they like. I think a lot of parents pressure their kids into doing things and take them to the range. And I think Topgolf is an amazing new thing for the game of golf because it's something that's fun and gets them not on the golf course for 18 holes and 5 hours. And but for kids, I think just keeping it simple, have a chipping contest with buddies and friends or your parents, and just have fun, keep a smile on their face.
You don't have to do all 18.
Exactly.
Talk a little bit more about your Jersey roots, right? Born and raised in what town?
Wyckoff, New Jersey, yeah.
The connection between golf, New Jersey, and the importance of the PGA Championship being right here at this gorgeous golf club at Baltusrol.
Yeah, it's really cool. I did an outing at Siwanoy Golf Club, which is the first PGA Championship in New York, up by Westchester, the other day, and it's really cool to be here, part of Baltusrol, and having any golf tournament in New Jersey, especially the Barclays, for the most part every year. This year, I think it's at Bethpage, and it's really cool. I think New Jersey is, and the New York City tri-state area is really cool, and they're big supporters of golf, and especially when big tournaments like this come into town, it's amazing that the turnout today. Looking out,
what does it do for a state, from a media perspective, from an economic perspective? What does it do?
It does a lot. I mean, it does a lot for the course, the area around, and I was just talking to one of my friends who owns a restaurant in New York City, and it blows up this week. I mean, any week where a PGA Championship or PGA Tour event is that week, it blows up around the area, and it's great for the economy, and I think the fans come out and have a good time.
Let me ask you this, put you on the spot. there are rankings in the PGA, and they change all the time, right? There are a lot of folks watching you right now who are Googling you and want to see where you rank, but more importantly, you're a pretty young guy, and you have a bright future. Talk about what you'd like to accomplish on this tour.
I mean, I've had dreams as winning majors as a kid, you know, like having putting contests with my dad and 5-footers saying, all right, I want this to win the Masters. And I got lucky enough to play the Masters last year, and it was the first taste, and it was amazing. It was the greatest experience of my life, and I can't wait.
At Augusta.
At Augusta, yeah. I can't wait to get back, and that course suits me well, and yeah, I'd love to win a major one day, and my dream's always been to be #1 in the world, so I'm working towards that.
Real quick, you played Augusta. Shake hands with Jack Nicklaus?
Yeah, he's a friend of mine, actually. I can say that now. I'm a member at the Bears Club in Jupiter, which is his course. So
he's the Golden Bear.
That's correct.
You got to talk real quick. You got to tell us what's he really like.
He's awesome. Really, really nice. So before I played in the Masters, we were in the gym together, actually, which is.
You were in the gym together with Jack Nicklaus?
Yeah, he's up there a bunch. He's getting work done from a PT, and he comes out and spends time with all the guys and on the range. And I think there's 25 PGA Tour pros at that course now in Jupiter. And he's great. He gave me advice, you know, on certain greens at Augusta, and taking advice from Jack Nicklaus about anything is pretty cool.
Speaking about advice, I got to do the last question for Morgan. Well, finally, I have a leadership question for him, but I want to get this out of the way. Barry Ostrowski is here from RWJBarnabas Health, the CEO, and Bob Marino, the leader over at Horizon. Both of them play golf. They're not going to get on the PGA Tour anytime soon. I saw you talking to both of them. The Golden Bear, if you will, Jack Nicklaus, gave you some advice. Did you give those guys any advice? I saw you talking to them.
They weren't really asking about their golf games. They were kind of bragging on how not great they are.
They were being honest.
Yeah, they were being honest. They were giving each other kind of a hard time and about their games, but it was pretty funny. They looked like they had a good little game every weekend that they play against each other. So, but yeah, my advice to any amateurs is just work on your short game, and putting, I think, is really important.
That's what we should do. Me, Marino, Ostrowski, and all these guys who play on the weekends. The advice for everyone watching right now is not see how far you can drive that ball, but what, Morgan?
Yeah, work on your short game. Don't try and swing hard. Just keep it simple and smooth.
This is coming from Morgan Hoffmann, PGA Tour Pro and Health Ambassador for Horizon Blue Cross and Blue Shield of New Jersey and RWJBarnabas Health. All right, last one. Ready? I ask all the great leaders this question. I'm fascinated by leadership. The #1 leadership lesson you learned in your few years on this earth, but in some very tough challenges. The #1 leadership challenge, the #1 leadership lesson you learned so far on the tour is?
You know, lessons, I can't really put a pinpoint on it. I've learned so many things from great guys. Phil Mickelson, I play most of my practice rounds with Charles Howell, and he's big on just treating everybody like you want to be treated, you know, the golden rule per se. And honesty is key, I think, especially in business. You know, just being upfront and not hiding anything, and just tell them how it is. And I think that's really important with talking to yourself and with your employees.
For someone who didn't have any leadership lessons, you just gave a few out. Thanks so much, Morgan. Appreciate it.
Yeah, anytime.
All the best on it.
Thank you.
One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been a production of the Caucus Educational Corporation, celebrating over 25 years of broadcast excellence. Funding for this edition of One-on-One with Steve Adubato has been provided by Valley National Bank, Passaic County Community College, the Robert Wood Johnson Foundation, the Give Something Back Foundation, New Jersey Sharing Network, ShopRite Supermarkets, and by Choose New Jersey. Promotional support provided by Commerce Magazine. And by hipnewjersey.com. Live hard, work hard, play hard. You're from New Jersey, and so are we. Transportation provided by Airbrook Limousine, serving the metropolitan New York, New Jersey area.